Welcome back to another Minecraft video. In this video, I'm going to be building something new. If you've been watching my Minecraft videos, you might remember this. It's a tomb robbery from Roblox Jailbreak that I built in Minecraft. So I quite enjoyed making that, so I thought I would make a different robbery, and the one I've decided to start on today is the jewellery store robbery, because I have some good plans on how I could do that. I think I will also do the bank at some point, and probably the museum and power plant. I might be able to do some of the moving ones at some point with flying machines. Now, my plan for the jewellery store is to just try and make it as similar to the actual jewelry store in Jailbreak. So when you take the first jewels, the store closes up, and then there is going to be 3 different parkours. Obviously I won't be able to randomize it. For stealing the actual jewels from the glass container things, my plan is to use a pulse extender and a button and a dropper. If we get some diamonds, put them in the dropper. Then you'll press that, it will give you a gem, but you can press the button again and again and again, and it won't give you another gem, for a while at least. This would also need to wire up to some big circuit thing that would close up the jewelry store. I think I'm going to work on the outer build first. What's the jewelry store in Jailbreak made out of? Okay, so the jewelry store is mainly made out of like glass and some pillars and stuff. Color of the jewelry store is blue, not that kind of blue. This kind of blue. Actually no, the walls are like black or grey, and then the glass is like blue. So if we make each floor 4 blocks so that there's room to jump. Okay. And one side will have to be the staircase thing. Okay. So we've got that. Okay, so it's come up. So now we should actually start putting in the redstone stuff for the bottom floor. If we had a dropper like this, how could we constantly power it? Okay, better idea. Instead of the idea of using a pulse extender, what if when you come in, like the activation of that sends a pulse to a bunch of droppers, putting 1 diamond in each of these droppers, which then you have to come over and press a button to dispense. Also then, if I wanted to, I could have a diamond block or something on top of the dropper, which then has a button on it. What if we went with glass blocks? Then we could put them right next to each other and just run a load of droppers like this. The only dropper that would dispense to you would be the one exactly under that button. So you can see that one's still got 64, but that one's got 63. And then under these droppers, if we just put another load of droppers and connect them all up to 1 redstone line, which would be powered by you coming into the jewelry store, then as you come in, that puts a load of stuff you can take. You can then come along and take them one by one, like get the amount you need, come up the stairs, and then there's just the parkours to do. I think the parkours won't involve too much redstone. Like, I might have some moving stuff, but other than that, it will just be probably avoiding lava and cactus and stuff like that. So if we had this bit as the entrance, how are we gonna make it do that double thing? Instead of retracting it from the floor, it retracted it from the side. That didn't work. Oh, hang on, I've got an idea. What about that? Because you can walk through, if you can get under that bit, you can walk through here just fine. But if we had the pistons push that across, we use the magic of a lever, that then blocks it off completely. I think I might go with that for now. We would need an arsenal latch. Okay. Yeah, that works. So if we put a torch there, then we can always put a block there to like do the two of those. Then put a repeater here. Block there, torch there, repeater there. And just run some redstone line along like this. No matter how many times we run back over that string, nothing happens. Hang on, one problem I've just thought of is when we press these buttons, how are we gonna detect that in some way to then close the door thing again? Could have observers if we only had 2 strips. We could like put observers in the floor. Sorry to anyone who builds in Minecraft for just looks of builds and is being very hurt by this ugly build that is just redstone. So this has already been activated. Then we come in, press one of those, and it was supposed to do something, but it hasn't. Oh, it probably ran out of signal strength. I see. If I do one this side. Yeah. Okay, so it's shut. Let's give it a test now. So we'd come along, stand here, it opens, we go into the jewelry store, do our first, like, jewelry case thing, and then it shuts. Good. One thing I don't like is how the glass here just ends halfway up, so I'm gonna add some extra pistons and a little bit more wiring. Or just stick a block there. There we go. Got it working. So this torch does those two, and then this torch does this redstone dust, which then does those two. We just need to put in the lines of droppers that are going to be the ones giving out the diamonds in the first place. The rails will link up to this stuff here, I think. Does it not? I thought they did. I thought rails automatically linked. Oh no, that's the detector rail. Ah, I could use some rails and then some observers. I'm gonna replace these droppers with ones that actually have items in. Wait, one problem I've just thought of is this is gonna do it whenever you trigger the string, not for each robbery. So we need to connect it to the arsenal latch. So come in. A clock has been made. What has made a what's made a clock in here? Oh, it's running back and round. Now why is it still dispensing? Oh, it's going onto the block and the block's powering the rails. I see. So if we break that block, yeah. One thing I did notice is, yeah, these observers are gonna power both droppers. I think I'm best off using redstone torches from underneath, or actually, I could just use observers underneath, but just space them like a couple blocks below so that they power a block which powers the dispenser, not straight up powering the dispenser. Let me just fill this in and then we can test it again and see if it works. And if it works, we'll probably end it there for today, but I'll be back in another Minecraft video finishing this off, building the parkour floors. It should be ready now. So we come up to our jewelry store, door opens. I didn't hear any clicks. Oh, that's from before. Okay, so hopefully it should work now. I have made a backup anyway, but since that previous one failed completely, I have changed it a bit and it should work now. Oh, it put 3 in. Because it put 1 in each time it changed. Okay, so if we test it now, let me just check there's nothing in those droppers already. Yeah, they're empty. So as you come in, they should get given 1. Yes. Does pressing that add any more? No. So that's completely working. With my jewelry store, there's not a limit to how many you grab. You just grab all 16 in here. So I think that's what we're going to have to end today's video with some good progress so far. We've done the bottom floor, which is the most complicated one. From now on, I'm probably just going to have like lava mazes and cactus mazes and maybe some moving lava patches that you have to avoid. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. Bye!